are inexpensive and a great source of nutrients such as protein, fiber, vitamins like folate, and minerals like iron. The plant makes these nutrients in the months the beans stay on the vine into the fall. Some people object to the gas factor of beans, and I'll talk briefly about that later after I show the steps I use to cook a pot of beans. But before that, I'd like to show some of the ways the beans I'll cook can be used. Now for the steps. Although you could use a stovetop, I'm going to cook them in our ancient crock pot because it needs so little attention while cooking. What a treat to walk into the house and smell dinner. So first, purchase the beans you'd like to use. There are many varieties of beans, and area farmers have had success growing them, thanks partly to the Bean and Grain Project. Willamette Farm and Food Coalition has a directory of local farms growing beans. Next, inspect and wash them. Cover with a few inches of water and let soak overnight. The next day, chop 1 onion and 3 garlic cloves. Sauté these together on high with 3 slices of chopped bacon or 3 tablespoons of your favorite oil. Drain the beans and add them to the pot, along with about 4 cups of water, 1 teaspoon of red pepper flakes, and 1 teaspoon of salt. Cook, covered, on high for about 2 hours, and then on low for about another 2 hours. The timing varies according to the type of beans you use. Drain the beans and add 2 tablespoons of vinegar. Vinegar helps bring out the natural flavor of the beans, but you don't want to add it earlier as it can slow cooking. You can use some of the beans that day and freeze some for a later meal. Now a little about the gas factor. Beans contain carbohydrates in different combinations than the usual human digestive enzymes can break apart. These undigested substances then wander on down the digestive tract, where the bacteria that inhabit the large intestine are happy to break them apart, use their energy, and leave behind gas. Did I say behind? Gas production varies among individuals and depends on how food is swallowed, the types of good intestinal bacteria you have, and their relative populations, which can improve with frequent eating of beans, plus the anatomy and activity of your particular digestive tract. There are several strategies to minimize gas production. One is to choose less gassy ones like split peas and lentils. Another is to use fresh, shelled beans from this year's crop. A third strategy is before cooking, soak the beans in water overnight like I did. This dissolves some of the offending bean substances in water, which you could drain away. You also lose nutrients that way, so it's a bit of a trade-off. And finally, a fourth is that when you're ready to eat them, add enzymes that do the digesting for you.